Larry Wheels, addicted to drugs at 16, but turned to steroid usage as a better choice by 17, has had a lot of challenges throughout his life. Some say these challenges have manifested into a curse that selects victims at will. Before we track down all his victims, with the most recent one being this year, we need to understand who Larry really is. Born as Larry Williams on December 3rd, 1994 in the Bronx, New York, he had a troubled childhood. Father abandoned the family when he was very young, and his mother left with financial struggles. At age of 6, Larry was placed into foster care. When Larry was 12 years old, he moved to St. Martin, a French Caribbean island, to live with his mom. This was a fresh start, but was still a very difficult time, as you'll find out. There were two major barriers, one still being finances and the other a language barrier. He only went to school briefly and dropped out at age of 12, and did not attend high school because of this. This is the time where Larry went full force into fitness as a coping mechanism. Age 18, he was benching 405 pounds for 10 reps, squatting 675 pounds for 3 reps. Age 19, he was shoulder pressing 405 pounds and deadlifting 700 pounds for 3 reps. From there, the rest is history. He became a well-renowned powerlifter, winning many competitions and gaining huge amounts of following on social media, inspiring millions of people. He more recently changed gears, focusing more on bodybuilding, and for good reason, as he injured himself several times through his journey of lifting heavy weight. Through the years, Larry has worked out with many other top-tier lifters, pushing them harder than ever before, leading some to their ends of the professional journey. His first victim was Joe Aesthetics, or known as Joe Linder, who passed away at age 30 due to an aneurysm. He was known for his positive impact in the fitness community, his candid and positive demeanor, and his rippling muscles, which was actually a condition called rippling muscle disease. December 8th, 2020, Larry and Joe was working out doing deadlifts. Joe was attempting a huge deadlift of 573 pounds when this happened.
Bigger in the belly, let's go! Yes.
Oh no. No.
Look, why would you have one of these?
I felt my back cracking already.
Did you?
Yeah.
His lower back popped, and that was the end of that workout session. Luckily, this wasn't the worst accident to happen under Larry's supervision. And honestly, Larry should have seen that Joe's deadlift looked like an RDL, and he should have critiqued his form. Anyways, March of 2021, Larry Wheels flew to Dubai to work out with a UK bodybuilder so he can attempt his all-time bench PR. Ryan Crowley was seen touching his chest as he was warming up for this huge lift, and it wasn't long after until his career-ending bench press took place.
Let's go. Yeah. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me. Yes. Let's go. I'm here. You've got you.
His pec tore completely off his humerus. Even during this bench press, you can see that something wasn't right as he was lowering the bar on the right side. Larry crowdfunded 27,000 pounds in a week so he can have surgery to repair it. As of 2022, in Ryan Crowley's most recent video he posted working out with Derek Lunsford, he had to drop down weight on the shoulder press, and as he got up from the bench, he was seen holding his chest right where his pec tore. Late 2021, December 6th, Noel Dazel uploaded this video.
So we started off doing a front squat, and a few sets in, I attempted 4 plates, and I failed.
Training with Larry Wheels, people feel the need to push themselves, and Noel was no different.
Elbows high. Brace. Yeah, bicep okay? Yeah. Good. I heard something. I heard something give.
Noel, on his attempt to front squat, which he never really performs, he dropped the weight. Doing this tore his bicep. In that video, Larry asked if everything was alright, and Noel said, yes, everything is fine.
But nothing sore, nothing just...
No.
Okay. Just the elbows kind of gave in.
Trying to live up to Larry Wheels is a hard thing to do. January 2022, Larry's lifting partner was repping out 405 pounds on the bench. You would think after the previous benching accident, Larry would be more prepared for what was to come. Mike was throwing the weight with ease, but during his slowdown, Larry motivates him to keep on going.
Yes, don't slow down. Keep going. Yep, go. Yep, don't rest.
Keep going, keep going.
Yep, keep going, Mike. Keep going.
Come on, get that.
This pushed Mike past his limits and the bar fell and smashed his chest. Mike walked away with no injuries, unlike others to come. August 13th, 2023, Daniel Ryjoff and Gaglione was working out with Larry Wills until this near-death event happened. With a sling on, Larry helping Gaglione adjust his right hand to grip the bar, Daniel was ready to max out with 545 pounds, until this happened.
Come on. Let's go. Raise. Raise. Up.
You literally saved his life.
Thank you.
Oh, the team effort.
Before the bar completely smashed Daniel's neck, all the spotters were on cue and saved the man's life. Larry knew the stakes were high for this lift. Larry, Jesse James, and the third spotter were heroes that day. The bar did press onto his neck a bit, but he walked away injury-free. October 19th, 2023 is a different kind of day. It was an arm wrestling kind of day. Larry was paired up with this fella, who honestly looked like he could not compete against Larry, but he holds his own against the monster. He looked like he had good form, but not good enough as this happened.
Instead of trying to push towards the pad, pull this way.
His arm broke in half. Larry was completely distraught, lost for words, as he knew he was a part of another injury that he did not mean to cause. But you can see this older man trying to coach Larry's competitor to use better form to prevent shearing first onto his humerus. As this commentator further explains, he should have been doing a lat drag, which would have prevented that from happening. Finally, the most recent event that could have killed a spotter happened sometime late January 2024. Larry uploaded this video on Instagram. Two dudes on a raised platform were handing Larry 200-pound dumbbells. Now, many people can bench 200 pounds, but shoulder pressing 200 pounds on each arm is wild. Just a few days earlier, Larry was repping this, but the dumbbells were handed to him by 4 different spotters. Being on the platform was a recipe for a disaster. The spotter missed his footing and fell to the side holding that 200-pound dumbbell that could easily crush him. Larry pushes himself past his human possibilities. This pushes other lifters past their limits that they aren't used to. Noel puts this perfect in his video.
Especially if you're training with someone stronger than you, because there is most likely going to be a pressure to keep.
Is it Larry's fault as he pushes these lifters too far, or is it the other way around? Did these people feel the need to compete against Larry? If you love bodybuilding, you need to know the true history behind the abdominal vacuum. This is Chris, always appreciate and respect one another. I'll see you next time.